Yo, what up boys? Warzone's #1 movement SMG is back. Season 2 changed some of the sprint to fire and slide stuff with the older MW3 and MW2 guns, and now the Superi is absolutely insane. Here's a loadout right here, but loadouts are a little bit overrated, especially if you don't know how to use them or how to play the game properly. So what I got you guys with right now is a high kill Resurgent Solos game where I break down my thought process and all of my decision making. It's time to get good. All right, so this was first game on. I don't know how. Just want to give a little bit of a heads up. Stop here. Didn't play my best Warzone here. Still ended up dropping a 20 somehow.
Probably gonna look down at me.
So I see that guy landing in.
I'm just gonna push this guy. Screw it.
I know this guy went roof. So we hop up, and I see him right there. Now he didn't realize I was there, and because I see this over here, I know that this guy has loadout. So I got to take this guy a little bit serious. He's got loadout. He was slide canceling. Kind of looked like a good player. And so right now I'm just knife out, trying to get close to this guy and get myself into, like right here, if I shoot this guy, I'm not going to kill him, right? I have a Tonto. I'm probably going to miss all my shots with this Tonto. It's got low bullet velocity, low fire rate. And so I want to get as close as I can to this guy before I kill him. So I live ping, see he jumps down. Now I know he's down here. And so I try to cut him off, go through the window. I thought he was going to come this way, but he's going to the buy. So I ADS walk. Again, this guy doesn't know I'm here. I see him run that way, and I start hearing shots. So I know he's getting shot at by the guy on bio, okay? Now remember the color, that guy was like the, wasn't that like the weed, the marijuana bundle skin? Is it Cheech and Chong? I don't know if I'm misquoting that, but. So that guy was getting shot at. I know obviously this isn't the same guy because he just jumped out the window. So me killing this guy, he's trying to come here. I just heard shots. That tells me the Cheech and Chong guy is somewhere in here. Right? And he was. I didn't know he was knocked.
Thank you, sir. See, look, chat. People are using the Superi now.
People are starting to use the Superi, like I said. That's what this video is going to be about.
There's a cash bag over here that I want.
All right, and so I got one guy landing on the roof above me. I think that was the bio guy, and then the Cheech and Chong skin.
No way we're coming back, right?
Yep, so the bio guy went back to bio. We got Cheech and Chong skin. Because I realized that both of these players were decent players. When I run into like a sweat or someone that I think is decent, I don't camp them, but if they're gonna land near me, I make it a point to kill them to get them out of the game. Because if there's other good players in this game, they might wipe my lobby, right? And if I'm going for a high kill game, I want to get them out. Bad shots out of me. I literally never snipe. At least on controller. Grab a bounty for some cash flow. If I backed up a second, we heard shots, and I'm not looking up right now, but when we heard shots, we saw this guy on the map. He's on our level, and so that tells me approximately he's like right here. Okay, and so when you guys hear shots, I say this a lot, and this might sound simple and basic to some people. But to a lot of people, they hear gunfire and they don't even think to look at their map. It's literally free information.
Snipers, so don't expect anything out of me on that. I literally have never sniped on control.
So as I'm pushing up here, obviously I knew that guy was on my level, and so I'm looking over here. When he isn't here, I think I end up seeing him here.
Like in an actual game.
Maybe not. I feel like I just kind of squirreled right here. All right, and so when I shoot, right, obviously we knew there was a guy here, okay? Put yourself in his shoes. Be in his perspective. I just shot an unsuppressed weapon. If he's a good player, what's he going to think? Well, he's going to see a red dot right here, okay? And so if he sees a red dot right here, he's going to look over here. And so I need to be ready for that.
This is a bad idea. There's a guy close here.
Yep, and I call out that's a bad idea. He ends up being on the roof.
That was so slow.
Get up here as soon as I can so he doesn't self-res.
Come here, buddy.
Oh, shit. Then we get our loadout guns.
Yo, these guys are really bad at looting.
All right. We got bread. All right, so I pop UAV. Let's look at what's around us. I don't want to go back over to bio, right? There's nothing immediately close to us. I definitely don't want to go back to bio because A, it's out of the zone. B, there's probably only 1 or 2 players over here. And so I'm pretty sure, make the decision to go to control or not control, courtyard, because there's more players over here, and I want to start going top prison.
Pretty much killed everybody over here. Let's go.
If I go to bio,
courtyard.
I'm gonna get 1 kill and destroy my pacing.
Be aware of your surroundings. Watch today's video.
So I heard footsteps, right? I had UAV information of a guy up here, and then I hear footsteps on concrete. So because I hear footsteps on concrete, that tells me the guy is here and not up on this metal. That's why hearing what kind of footsteps they are important. So I'm gonna back it up.
Watch today's video.
So we hear concrete footsteps. That tells me he's right in front of me.
That's not really something I can like help you understand in 2 seconds. I didn't even.
So that is a prime example of having good centering. I had a UAV that was telling me there was a guy near courtyard. Then I hear concrete footsteps. So where do I put my crosshair? I put my crosshair in the place where the guy is most likely to show up.
There. That's not really something I can help you understand in a video. That's
prime example of why centering is so
learn
important.
The basics of and then practice.
But some people will just call that walls and then never improve. All right, so from here I'm looking for information. I know there was a couple people prison. I know there's some people water tower now. Yep, he did. I don't really need to throw this radar down.
I already know what's here.
Because like I said, I already know there's people prison. Pick up an easy kill.
Oh, you already have a self-res, bro.
Sniper finishes it for me. And so I know that as I'm climbing this ladder, I might get sniped, but because I have smoke, we're good. So I see 2 people above me, and I hear them above me. That means they're 3rd floor and not roof. There might be 1 roof, but...
one guy straight across over here.
I decided to push prison. I'm trying to play more prison because I literally never play it. Ever. Caught really bad timing on that. I'll back it up.
Here.
I'll back it up. So we see this guy in a split second, right? So he shoulders this for information. You guys might not be able to see this, but he's right here. So he shoulders this for information, and I'm kind of caught out in the middle of the open here. What he ends up doing is pretending like he's running away and then coming back out. What I should have done here is either laid down and just pre-fired or went back left. Because like me going here, I just caught really bad timing. First game of the day, I'm not really that like mentally warmed up, so mistake out of me here.
Caught really bad timing there.
Good play out of him. In the moment, I don't think I realized that guy actually saw me. So he shouldered that. Some pretty good shots out of him.
That was weird. He must have been expecting someone else there.
All right, and so now we're in a regain phase. Regain phase is the same as an early game.
Is bad. Most people try.
Regain phase is the same as an early game. Just trying to look for where can I get a gun as soon as possible.
Try to be like Diablo on keyboard and mouse, but controller is better. Controller is better. I played keyboard and mouse for like 4 years.
So I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. And then I see loadout is dropping. Get a quick loadout. All right, get back into the game.
Just kind of griefing a little bit.
I know no one's over here, and so I kind of just rotate up and try to put myself top prison.
That guy's going to get loadout.
I could go get this guy, but I would get 1 kill at the sacrifice of everyone at prison.
Grief.
Not worth. Too far away. Take me too far out of the action. I hear footsteps over here to the right, and so I ADS walk. I'm listening, trying to figure out where this guy went. And then on our map right there, we saw a guy in the middle. That guy's weak, and so I slide this with pre-fire. Wow. I know he's literally like a bullet probably there. The guy landed roof. I know that he landed roof corner, and so that gives me like a half a second to hit this zip before he gets close to me. Right? This is a dangerous play. This is a dangerous play, but that guy was far enough away for me to feel confident making it. I used my impact grenade to get opening damage and push this guy off cover. That's why impact grenades are so broken. And then I realized this guy's trying to come back for his guns. Nice little hip fire and strafe around.
This gun's crazy.
And we're just cleaning up prison right now. So I want to point out, we saw that one player when we were coming up to prison initially. We saw that one player over here. Remember? Had I went and gone and killed that one player over here, I would have not picked up these 5 kills that I just picked up here. And so that's something that I think a lot of people mess up. They kind of tunnel vision and squirrel and brain rot on one player. They just go chase 1 kill just because it's an easy 1 kill, but then they sacrifice 5 or 6 kills over here. And so that's a big thing you have to learn if you're trying to drop high kill games, is sometimes you got to give up a free kill to go get, you know, a couple more kills. So right now I don't know where anything is. I'm just trying to listen for fights. Bad shots out of me here.
Rat. I'm gonna go back up top.
This guy, I don't know what this guy was doing, bro.
Hold that.
I love impact grenades so much,
dude. These things are so stupid, bro. I don't know why I just get so much satisfaction out of killing someone with one of these. Where are you going, partner? Come on, partner.
So I'm waiting for this guy to drop in, try to figure out where they're going. I know that most of the zone is clear over here, right? Normally I would try to zone hold this and see who's rotating in, or see who's rotating in. But I know that there's maybe 1 or 2 people over here. And so I know that the rest of the kills that I want are on this side of the zone. It's not even really worth me trying to zone hold right now.
Everybody's going back over here. How much money do I have? I have enough. Oh, shit.
Fall down.
Get careful.
Decide to go hit buy station. Make sure it's clear. Make sure it's clear before I go hit buy station. Pop a UAV. I see one guy up top. And so we kind of just work this guy down. I know he's up there, and because I just threw the nade, I know he's on this side. And the UAV is going to confirm that, right? So as we push up, where is this guy going to be? He's going to be right here. So where do I center my crosshair? Right there. Got to win those fights.
Goodbye.
You got to be able to see that dot, know where that dot is, win that
we got
fight.
one top tower, it looks like.
And so right here, you can kind of see some of the dots. We got one here, one here, one here, one here, and then we got 2 down here. This is a little unfortunate. I'm not really quite sure where to go right here. I think I end up going prison, if I remember correctly.
A couple down here.
There's like there's no obvious push right now besides prison.
Prison's below me. That guy's top priz. This guy's down.
And so, did I get a kill there? I did get a kill there. Let me back it up.
Kind of playing like a little
All right, so we pick up an easy kill, and then I use my PRD to grab roof on this guy. Now this guy's below me, and I have an advantage. What I didn't see is that there's 2 players behind me.
I don't know if he'll hear me
Until I hear it. Okay,
God
so
dang
once
it,
that goes off, I just bail. Terrible shots out of me here.
No, hit your shots, Eric.
I think I'm messing up the recoil pattern on the Model L. See a guy land in over here. He jumps down. I decide to chase. I thought he jumped down anyways. He didn't. He stayed up top. And so I don't remember if I push this, but if I do, I'm looking to throw an impact nade and go. Yeah. So I throw an impact nade, wait for it to come down. Just try to give myself a little bit of an advantage if there is someone up here. This guy, this is the guy I was thinking about earlier. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just moving around way too much. Like, he's doing movement for no reason here.
Oh, I'm here. What the f is this guy doing?
Like, literally no reason for him to be playing like this. Just needs to be checking for info here. He had 0 awareness.
Look around. The guy's just like...
He's just moving to move, right? He's just going back and forth, doing twirls, doing spins, YY. Like, that's why movement is a little overrated. Because that guy was doing all that and didn't realize that I was right here the whole time.
Like, freaking out. Look around.
Pointless.
Look at your surroundings. What are you doing, brother?
And so we look up at our map. This guy's trying to land back in. We see him land right in front of us. Send him a crosshair. Realize his plates are broken. I just need to hit one of these nades.
Hold it.
Yep, the nade killed him, not my gun. Impact grenades are booba busted.
Guy just threw his life away.
What up, Omar?
What a dummy.
I don't know why that guy landed back. I hear footsteps underneath me.
Yeah, the Model L with the bullet velocity is kind of crazy.
Down to 10. Win this. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Fire sales over.
I was throwing this down anticipating the guy I heard down here earlier to push up, and I just caught bad timing. End up killing this guy anyways.
Caught the worst timing of my life there, bro.
Grab my impact grenades back.
Alright, so now I'll know if somebody's pushing me.
Yep. So now I know that if I get a hit marker or like I hear an explosion, that I know someone's going zip, right? Because I threw down the spring mine. Covering my back with the available equipment.
Just went top tower.
This guy lands top tower, and that kind of screws me now. Because like top tower can hold me on prison roof. And so I know that I need to rotate now because zone is probably going to end up down here anyways. And just messing with this is going to get me killed right now. So we rotate. A little bit of a risk. a little bit of a risk for me to do this because obviously that guy knows I'm there. And so while I'm doing this, you don't see my eyes, but I do check. I want you to watch my eyes because I do check to see if this guy's here. Yep, you see my eyes. I'm checking to see if this guy's here. I'm not looking up and to the left. So when my eyes are up and to the right, that means I'm looking up here. When my eyes are up and to the left, that means I'm looking up here, obviously. And so I'm checking that this guy's here. So while I'm hitting the buy station, I lay down to cover myself. Chopper precision, just because I don't want that guy griefing me for the rest of the game.
This guy.
There's a guy in the buy station, so I dive off over here. I'm trying to pick up this kill.
Where'd he go?
UAV shows me he's right in front of me. If I shoot right now, there's a good chance that he can just move that way and break my line of sight. And so what do? I slide left to make sure that I actually get this kill. Hit headshots. I realize, obviously, he's looking this way. My UAV also tells me there's a guy on my level here. So there's a guy inside this right now. And I actually didn't even notice this. He's right there. There's a little glint right here. So just based off of not even like seeing that glint, forget the glint. This guy staring this way with a sniper and my UAV on my level tells me this guy is 3rd floor.
He's looking at boat.
And so I slide up.
Boat is on my level here.
I'm trying to get boat, but I don't want to mess around with boat too long.
There he is.
I don't want to mess around with boat too long, right? Because we're in the end game. I need to prioritize positioning. The best positioning in this zone right now is top control. Top control gives me control of prison, all the people rotating out of prison. And it also just gives me the best position in the zone. I realize that I'm going to have to push this guy.
Thing is, I don't really want to give up control.
Yeah, you can hear me talking about it. I realize that this guy's not coming out anytime soon, and even if he does, it's not an easy kill. So if I want to kill this guy, I have to push. And that's not something that I want to do right now because we're in the end game, and I'm trying to prioritize positioning. So we pop UAV. I realize there's a guy right on top of me. And this guy just gets slammed. Okay, we're plating up and using our cover. Plating up using my cover, and I'm listening. If this guy goes left, I go right. If he comes through, I go left. I'm just trying to plate up and get back into this fight. Because right now, I have no plates. I need to get this fight back to even. Or close to even. Yep, he goes left, I go right. Use that as an opportunity to get back here. I'm getting shot in the back again. Use the door. I'm listening. He goes left, I go right. He goes right, I go left. And now, well, you missed it, but I get back into that fight with a 50-50. There's a guy right here.
This gun's crazy, chat.
Stims and the Superi absolutely broken. And so I got shot in the back.
This gun's crazy.
I tried to face check over here because I got shot in the back by something. I don't know what it was.
Chat.
All right. One thing I want to point out. I want you guys to remember that boat was here, right? And so I'll just tell you now, when we get later into the game and the zone is like something like this, I know that there's a guy coming up behind me. And so I can't full run into the middle of tents and try to fight all these people because I know this guy behind me is going to kill me. So I just want to point that out now. We got a free kill on the buy station. I don't know what this guy was doing. Okay. So now we know there's 3 players left, right? I know one here, and I know this guy is boat. So I know where all the players are in the zone right now. We got 1, 2, and like I said, the previous information from boat.
I don't know if that's on me.
Now he's ghosted, so I don't have that on my mini-map. But because I never killed him, I know he's down there. So what I want you to think about in the end game is like figuring out exactly where everyone is with all the available information.
I don't know where the last one is. The last one's got to be boat, right?
Yep. Last one's boat. He's probably underneath the boat. Like, he's probably inside of this little drawing circle right now, somewhere down there.
Last one's got to be boat.
Grab a cluster. I like clusters in the end game. I think they're really important. It's the only place that guy can come up is stairs. And that's kind of why I hover around this edge of the zone. Is because I know that there's 2. I know there's 2 on the... I know there's 2 on the opposite side, and then this guy's got to come. It's the only way he can come up, unless he goes
on the other side of the zone.
They're fighting.
They're fighting over here.
I kind of want to third party this, but again, I don't want to turn my back to that guy coming up the stairs. Just trying to be in a good spot to hold this guy.
Yep.
I hear footsteps. I heard like one concrete footstep. Yep. Now he's dead, and now I'm free to fight this. I know everything is in front of me. I should have held my cluster. I used my cluster because I was trying to force them out. But I should have waited for zone to rotate and then popped cluster where they needed to go. Because it does put pressure on them with me putting this cluster down. They're dead. Get shots on this guy. Try to Kobe him. I'm stupid. I kind of just let this guy cross street. I'm pretty sure for free. Yeah. I let that guy cross street for free. That was dumb of me. I was trying to be cool with the impact nades and finish the game with it, but... Alright, so now we know... We see on our map that this guy just popped a little gas bubble. And so I know that if I throw my impact nades into that gas bubble, I'm probably going to get some damage, and then I can push. I'm safe right now. I have a gas mask. I have zone. I don't need to do anything right now. I hear this guy. Slide out, break his camera. Use hip fire. Win the game.
First game on.
First game on. A little bit sloppy, but we still got 20 kills. Enjoyed that? Make sure to leave a like. That's going to go up on the YouTube channel tomorrow.